quite simply, the significance of extending the mineralization north of the Dyke into Metzke's North and that discovery is that we have just added 150 meters of strike to that Metzke's find lode on the other side of the Dyke, offset slightly, and it still remains open to the north and at depth. So what does that mean? That means we're looking to add ounces to that Metzke's find resource, which is all located within the granted Metzke's find mining lease. No, so within that area, there's actually no surface expression of mineralization, which is why it's been an area that hasn't been discovered previously, hasn't been prospected, mined, or drilled before. So going back to the 1980s, 1990s, when the very first drill holes were put into Metzke's find, there was always the speculation that it continues north of the Dyke, where it goes under shallow cover. As a common story with gold exploration, it very rarely stops at the fault. So drilling north out, we're the first company to put those holes north of there, extending that mineralization. It's a new area, and I'm very excited to see what that grows into. What it does primarily is essentially it's going to add resources to that inventory. Right now, Metzke's find is 14,900 ounces at 6.8 grams per ton. By the resource drilling that we have been doing is looking at significantly extending and increasing those ounces in resource, and will then feed into our studies and the economics of extraction and the approval work on the Metzke find mining lease. So next steps at Illaara is twofold. Firstly, we have the mine production pathway on Metzke's find, and that is update that resource, get that study going. We'll be able to put that pit around the Metzke's find resource as it sits currently south of the Dyke, have that initial resource out on the north, extend that mineralization, and then be able to put a pit on that as part of a follow-up program. And once the pits are in, studies and commercialization pathways and approvals. So that's Metzke's find, which we're hoping to have approvals in place by the end of this year. And then, of course, we have our ongoing exploration with the air core drilling. Phase 1 air core results will be coming in shortly. Phase 2 is being planned up, and Phase 2 will essentially run us towards the end of the year with the air core, following up anything and extended on that program that we've already drilled. So we have the quite exciting greenfields exploration from the Illaara Air Core program that's ongoing and will continue, and the Metzke's find pathway to production, which will be very rapidly advancing again towards the end of this year, getting ready for production next year.